Welcome back to Vidhammer. I'm doing another Insomnia Solutions Incorporated run with Nargle and Scrunch, this time going through the Inox Encampment. I attempted this and ran out of time. I wasn't doing well at all. Scrunch had already become exhausted by like the 5th turn or something. Took a ridiculous amounts of wounds. We weren't able to kill off like anything. They just came in and just dogpiled us and we died. I didn't gain very much experience. I don't remember how much because other people were arriving, so I had to clean everything up in a hurry. So I'm just basically pushing that to the side and saying I'm going to do the same thing again, but just realize as far as the win-loss total goes, I'm at 2 wins and 1 loss at this point. But I'm going to keep their starting statistics, starting conditions the same. We had an encounter in town where someone slipped a note under the door, a wedding invitation. We weren't able to afford enough to get good enough clothes to increase our reputation, but we didn't lose any reputation either. We'd spent most of our money, like almost all of our money. Nargle got himself Boots of Striding, and Scrunch got the Boots of Striding and the Poison Dagger. Hopefully that will help out. But then on the road encounter, we saw a bear and decided rather than run, we'd try to take it down. And so they both start out with a wound. So for the first turn, they're already down 1 damage for the first turn, and they have a lingering wound. So that kind of dictated what they were going to try to do this first turn. But we're sitting here, and the objective is to kill 5 times the number of characters in the party. So we have to kill 10 monsters. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. We're going to shuffle up and see what happens. So this merchant wants to make an example of some caravan raiders. Seems reasonable enough. For the right amount of money, almost anything can be reasonable. You enter the Dagger Forest and begin to track down the encampment using Jexera's crude map. It is well hidden, but following the signs outlined on the parchment, you find a dense cluster of huts in a small clearing of the forest. All that's left is to head in and make that requested example. We're going a little bit later, hoping that the guards will move toward us so we don't get within range of the guards and the archer and the shaman on turn 1. But we'll see how that plays out. Maybe give us time to heal a wound. Guard's going to move -1 and attack +1 at a range of 2. Well, that kind of sucks. So they're all going to get up and shoot at us. Well, range of 2 and a movement of 1. So actually, I guess they won't. They're just going to step forward 1 space and then try to shoot 2 as long as we don't move. We're not within range. Archer, move +0, attack -1 at a range +1, and immobilize. Archer's got a move of 2, and then a range normally of 3, of 4, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he's way out of range. How about our shaman? What's our shaman going to do? Shaman, move +1, attack -1 with a curse, target 2. So he's going to have a move of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, but he's still not within range 3. So we don't have to worry about the archer or the shaman. But we are going to have some guards getting up on our grill. He's going at 27. I should have flipped these over first, and he's going at 75. So Nargle's going to go first. He's going to heal himself to get rid of that wound and regain his damage. Then he's going to chuck his dagger at number 4 at a range of attack of 3, range 3 +1. That deck is upside down. So attack of 4 on guard number 4. Inox guard has taken some damage. And I gain experience for that. Then the guards, no, the shaman should have been first. It won't change the outcome, but the shaman should have moved 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put him there. Then the archer goes, move +0, just a move of 2. And then an attack at a range +1, which we talked about was a range 3, but still is not within range to get there. Range 4, excuse me, not within range to get there. Next up will be the guards. Move -1, so they'll only have a move of 1. They will try to get up in the grill. Then they have an attack at a range of 2. So the ones on the outside won't be able to attack, but the one in the middle will attack for an attack of +0. That's an attack of 3. He should have activated his hide armor. I will do that because he does like to have his hide armor working. But the attack is an attack of 3. The heater shield will have block 1. That takes it down to 2. The hide armor is going to trigger to take it down to 1. So it'll take 1 damage. Lastly, Mr. Scrotch will go. I was planning to stun a guy that might step there, but it didn't happen. So I do want to bring this out and try to do more damage right from the get-go, try to burn these guys down. So I think I'm going to use this as a move 2 to move myself over to, and then I will bring this out, the mine's weakness, so my melee attacks have a +2 damage from now on. Yeah, and we'll see how this goes, and we're over to the next turn. All right, our next turn, Nargle's going to go 10 and Scrunch is going to go 11. We'll see how this works out. Guard's going to go 15, shield, and retaliate. So he's not going to gain the shield or the retaliate until after they have gone. That's fine. We're going to reshuffle our archer. I'm just hoping that Scrunch doesn't take a whole lot of damage. If it looks like he's going to, I can always use his invisibility shield, but I'd rather save that for later. Archer's going to attack +1 at a range +1, but not move. Range +1 is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think we're planning on going there and there. So we should be fine from the archer and the shaman. Move -1, attack +1. So he's going to move 2, and then he's going to attack +1 at a range of 3. 1, 2, 3. He will get a shot off. It looks like an attack +1. God, he's got an attack of 3. That's an attack of 4. Just like to a guy that only has a health of 5. Holy crap. Oh, this is one hell of a gambit, but we're going for it. All right. So Scrunch is going, Nargle is going first. So Nargle is going first. He's going to do a move 3 jump, and he's going to use his boots of striding to go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get right up in the grill, so that he can do a disarm attack on the shaman. -1. Attack of 2 -1 is only 1 damage. That kind of stinks, but that's shaman number 4, the only shaman out there. But it will disarm him, so at least he's not going to get an attack on his turn. Then next up is Scrunch number 11. We're going to do move 2, heal 2. We're also going to use our boots of striding, so we can go 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They don't have 1 shield and retaliate 2 yet, because they don't go until 15. But we're doing move 2, heal 2 to ourselves. That'll get rid of that wound and put us back up to 6. Then we're going to do an attack 2 push of 3 on number 2. It's an attack of 2. It's a melee attack, so I get +2. It's an attack of 4. That's a miss. So we're not going to get that, which means, no, I don't do the attack. But the experience is the big font, so I'm pretty sure I get the experience anyway. I just don't get to do the small font, the push, because I missed. I don't have to worry about Cloak of Invisibility because they're not going to attack. Next up is the guards. The guards now, what did I put this on him? This is on the shaman, who took 1 damage, not on him. Anyway, that shaman is disarmed, not this guy. They go, they shield 1, retaliate, but they're not going to get attacked at this point. Then next is the archer, attack +1, range +1, so he will attack Nargle with an attack of +1, that's 3, plus another 1, that's 4. This will trigger to take it down to 3, and he'll take 3 damage. That'll put him down to 6. Already not looking too particularly great right there. All that stuff's already used. We need to kill this shaman quick. We need to kill everybody quick. And at the end of turn 1, a new guard should have come out. That's the optional stuff for this round, for this scenario. At the end, since there's only 2 people, at the end of every odd-numbered turn, turn 1, 3, and 5, the end of that turn, a new guard will spawn in that spot. And since I'm running this way, I'd kind of like to possibly, hopefully, get up there and stand in that spot so that the summons won't continue to happen. Wouldn't that be nice? I'm already like halfway there the way things are going. I think I should just try to do that. Anyway, that guard is out, so on this turn he does shield and retaliate just like normal. The archer took his shot. It is now the shaman's turn. The shaman still has its move, has a move of 2. It will try to step back to get away from Nargle to take the shot, which it cannot take because it is disarmed. So at least that spot is there. We're going to redo our decks and reshuffle and get ready for turn 3. Where at the end of turn 3, another guard will spawn in that spot. I say because it will probably be important this turn. Air should have come out when he did his jump move. And at the end of the turn, that will go down to waning. Because I want to use this guard. I think it's more important to go quick. So that's what we're going to try to do. Go quick, hit the shaman with as much damage as we can. And hopefully be far enough away so that the guards don't cause us too much of a problem. But we'll see. We'll see how it works out. We got our stuff chosen. Scrunch at 14, Nargle at 15. Scrunch probably going to have to use the invisibility token if too many guys go quick. Let's see how they go. Guards at 70 at move -1, which means they're only going to have a move of 1. They won't even make it to us if we get to where we're trying to go. Archer move -1, attack -1, and then cause a trap. That 14 after him, but before him. What about Shiggity Shaman is going at 89. Move -1, heal, affect all adjacent allies, and then bless. There will be a bless in the deck, but okay. So we don't have to worry about the guards if we get all the way up there. Even the one who's up there isn't going to get close enough, or is he? No, he's not. Yeah. Let's go with what we plan. The archer is going to attack -1. An attack of 2 is only going to be an attack of 1. I think Scrunch is going to go ahead and take it and not worry about using his invisibility cloak. So he is going to jump 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he will just use this as a melee attack of 2, +2 because of the mind's weakness. I'm going to reshuffle that miss back into my deck so I can draw it again. That's what I love to do. Wonder if I shouldn't try to poison. I am. I'm going to go ahead and use my poison dagger on this attack. During a melee attack, add poison to the single attack. We're doing it. We're adding poison. Let's see how we do. Not that. That card really wants to be out. I'm putting that one back. If it wants to be out, you can be almost assured it's the miss. Anyway, cut it. See what we got. Attack of 2, normally, +2. It's an attack of 4 with poison. +1, it's an attack of 5. And then we add poison. So he's down 6 and poisoned. That's the monster deck. That was the one I just drew. That's what just happened. I freaked myself out there for a second. He is done. Then the archer is going to go next on a move -1. He's already 2 away from Scrunch, who is going to be his focus. So he's just going to attack at a -1 as an attack of 1. +1 is an attack of 2. Fine, he'll take 2. He drops to 4. But he's still kicking. Oh, the shaman will be his focus as well, though, won't he? But the shaman is not going to attack. Shaman's just doing the heal stuff. Heal to all adjacent allies, which means he's going to heal the archer, who has no damage. We're fine with that. I didn't even realize that. Over to Mr. Nargle, who's going at 15. He's just going to use this as a move, or he could just stay where he is. But no, we move 1, we're away from the guards. So yeah, we're going to move forward 1, to right there. Then we're going to use that to beef up our attack. It's going into the shaman, an attack of 3, but with that it's going to be an attack of 4. We're also getting experience. Attack of 4, there's poison, so that's an attack of 5. +1, that's 6. plus 6 that's already there. That's 12. The shaman is dead. We will take that. Yay. That was quick. That's what she said. You know me, you should be all over that by now. Which is also what she said. We already gained our experience for that. He also got a kill. Necklace of Teeth means he heals one. Doop. And that is it for that turn. No, guards. Guards will go in effect. They will move 1 and attack +1, or move -1, so they'll all move 1. Starting with you. Then you. Then you. Then you. Then that is the end of turn 3, which means we will get a new guard there. Man, that space is causing a problem, but hopefully we'll finagle our way around and stand in that spot so no more will spawn. One of us has got to stand in that spot, but now we've got turn 4 and then until the end of turn 5 to get over there. So it's okay. So going at 20 for Nargle, 29 for Scrunch. Guards, I'm going to go 55, move -1. That will strengthen themselves, but they're only moving a little ways, only moving 1 space. So we can keep ourselves out of their threat range. Mr. Archer is going at 56, attack -1, but targeting 2. That's an attack of 2 on both of us. Okay. His range is 3, which isn't, super big, but he's not going until 55. So now that I've realized the GoPro was off and I've turned it on, we'll at least get, a better view for the rest of what's going on. So here, yeah, we went up this way. We managed to kill the shaman off camera. It probably actually is on this camera. He was right there. Yeah, I guess you could actually see that happening, but you couldn't really tell the card flips since they were probably perfect for you, but didn't do diddly squat for that camera. Anyway, we're going to keep pressing forward and, yeah, hopefully not screw this up any more than I already have. I need to start getting experience for him. He's supposed to gain 13 or more experience. He has 1 right now. I really need to start working some experience for him. Okay, well, let's try to do it. Nargle is up first. We're going to do a attack of 3, push 2 on the archer to push him back into the dangerous terrain as well. So we'll do an attack of 3, nothing else, just an attack of 3. -1 is only an attack of 2. So archer takes 2 from that, and then he will get pushed 2. And he will go in here. He'll take half of the trap damage for dangerous terrain, which is 2 more, since our trap damage is 4 with the increased difficulty of solo mode. So he goes back. He takes 4 for archer number 5. Only archer on the board so far. I could have done +1 to all attacks, but I want him to move out of the way. If I move there, they won't be able to get me. The archer will attack, yes, but I'm out of range of everybody. So that's kind of where I want to be. That's where he's going to move. Doot, doot. Just try to stay away from the slow-moving guards. We're about to strengthen themselves. That's him at 20. Next up is Mr. Scrunch. So we're going to use that as a move 2 to go 1, 2. And we'll use that just as an attack of 3, plus that as an attack of 5, -1, that's 4. 4 on guard number 1. I have 9 health. Man, those guys, they're beasts. He's only got 4 health, so now, no, I really would like to save that Cloak of Invisibility for next turn, kind of run around and stand in that space and then just go invisible and not have to worry about it. This is round 4, so the end of next round, another guard will spawn. That's when I want to be there and just be able to chill out in that space regardless of what's going on. So I think we're just going to have to take 1 attack from this guy. An attack of 3. I have 4 health. If he gets a +1, I'm just going to have to discard a card, which is going to suck. But to make things a little better, I think I'm going to go ahead and use that minor stamina potion now to regain 2 cards. I think I'm going to regain my stunning cards, that one and that one. Okay, if I have to ditch a card, I'll ditch a card. If he gets a +1, I'm ditching a card. Or I go invisible now, they'll move forward 1. I can go into the spot behind him next turn and just use a really high initiative. But I can't move and do my stun, which is what I want to do. I can't move and do my stun anyway. That stun is pointless. So there's no point in me taking this card as one of my returns from using my minor stamina potion. So I realized that after I tried to figure out what my next 2 turns planning probably would be, and I'm like, no, that's not going to work out all too well. So instead, I'm going to go with the one that allows me to push. Maybe I can push a guy into some hazardous terrain. And this one is just an attack of 3. Even though I won't be able to get the stun out, it's still a very good damaging attack. And I'm not planning on going quick, so that'll be the 2 that I return to my hand. I've already decided I'm not using the invisibility cloak. I'm just taking the damage. That was his initiative. He's done. So now guards need to go, and then the archer needs to go. Oh, and the archer's going to take a shot at him too. Oh. Yeah, there's no way. I forgot that the archer is also going to target 2 people. And he's now within range since he moved forward in order to attack. So he's got to use his invisibility cloak. He doesn't have a freaking choice. He's using it, using the cloak. He's gone invisible. He is now a token. There you go, buddy. I don't exist. Ignore this. Ignore me doing this. Then the guards move -1. He'll move forward. Then he goes. Then he goes, and then he goes, and then he goes. Then they're all going to strengthen. They're not within range. They can't attack. They're all going to strengthen. Doot, doot, doot. 2, 3, 4. Do I have one more strengthen? No, I don't. Okay, well, you get the idea. They're all strengthened. We know that it's all of them. And 2... and 6, and 3 is also, no, okay, I'll put it numerically. There. He's all the way back there. He's not going to benefit from the strengthen anyway, unless he's strengthening his one arm. Archer is then going to attack. -1 at target 2. He's going to attack him at an attack of 2. -1 is an attack of 1. +0 is just an attack of 1. He takes 1 damage. Dook. And we're kind of successfully kiting these guys, but these guys are going to get around there, and I need to be standing in that spot as much as I can. We are over to the next round. They're all strengthened until their next turn, and that's not going to be good. He will stay invisible until the end of his turn, though. So as long as he goes really late, we won't have to worry about them. They'll still be invisible during their turn. That's the main thing to do, buddy. Ooh, these are both really late. Oh. 72 is his fastest. Yeah, it can be faster than him, but it's not going to be faster than the guards. The guards just on a move of 1. They're going to walk up and trounce him with their strengthened advantage on their attacks. That's not good. Oh, which means, do we need to short rest right now? Or short rest and get all of our cards back so that we can move fast enough to get out of the way? So they're not going to be going after him. I really think he needs to short rest. Yeah, I'm going to have to short rest. I can't afford going super slow and letting those guys get up there. Just 3 of them will get, well, I guess only 2 of them would get attacks on him. 2, possibly 3. It's just too much. We need to get away. We get away and stay away, and just kite these bastards around those totems in the middle of the room. have a feeling that's what the designers probably put them there for. But yeah, that's what we're going to use them for. I'm taking a short rest and I'm losing a card. So I'm not going to get any of my good stuff back. We'll long rest. We'll long rest in a bit. I'm losing my attack 2 disarm card. Oh, but my heal card is also in there, and I can't afford losing my heal card. I've got to have it. Okay, I'll disarm as my initiative. 10 as well. Son of a biatch. Okay, we lose it. We got to lose it. All right, we've short rested. Now we've got better options for Mr. Nargle going into the next round. Okay, 15 and 82. And I also got to remember at the end of this turn, we're at turn 5. Going 15 and 82. He's still invisible until 82, but he's got to get himself into that spot, which, yeah, he can make. He's only 2 spaces away, so he'll be fine. Let's figure out what they're going to do. Guards are going at 30, move +1, attack -1, which means they'll move 3 and then attack 2 with their strengthened selves. Then the archer at 31, move +0, attack +0. Going first, we've got to deal with what's here. So we're going to use that as a simple move 2 to move up here, and we will attack firing through the archer and the other guy at an attack of 3. So the attack on the archer, attack +1, this attack of 4 on the archer. The archer has already taken 4, and that's 4, and that's a dead archer. An interesting coin that you can get as long as you go in there and get it. But the archer is dead. Happy about that part of it. Then the attack on number 3 is again an attack of 3 +0, just 3 damage. You're not going until 82, so the guards are next. Move +1, that's a move of 3. So he will go forward to there. Then he will move 1, 2, 3, and then he will step up 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Proper order does matter because I should be having each one move and then attack, because if they all moved and then the first person manages to actually exhaust the person, the others would not be moving in the direction of that person. They wouldn't be there to be the focus. So it's important to move and then attack. Don't do what I just did. So number 1 does his attack at advantage. It's +1, so an attack of 3, -1 is 2, +1 is an attack of 3, so he takes 3. That's not good. He's only got 3 health left. And then number 2 moved up, and then number 3 moved over, and he attacks at advantage +0 ×2. And we've got to discard a card. So yeah, he's going to have to discard a card from his hand to keep that from happening, because that's a bunch of bullshit. That's where I really wish I'd had the iron helmet. Ching. And I should have bought that. But I bought him the boots because I'm like, I want him to be able to move and do stuff. And yeah. I'm going to discard my trample card. It's attack 3, pierce 2 on the top. But it's a 72 initiative. It's a slow initiative. And my other slow initiative is at move 4, which I really want to keep my mobility right now with all these guys moving in. So discarding that card. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. Oh, we killed the archer. That was another thing dead for our little dudes out there. Tok. It's about to be end of turn 5, but not until this guy gets to do his stuff first. He's just gonna move. He's moving up there. Doot, doot. So we can stand in the spot so we don't get another one. I'm gonna lose my invisibility. Doot. Doot. And I'm going to short rest with him as well. I definitely want to go invisible, but the end of this turn, end of turn 5 happened. I'm standing there, a guard didn't come out, which means I can move off for this upcoming turn and then move back next turn and be okay. I'm shuffling the monster deck because of that ×2 that they had. So yeah, why not go on the offensive for one round and then kind of come back? Because some of these dudes are hurting a bit. 1 and 4, maybe. Yeah, maybe I can move up and attack number 3. Help attack number 3, maybe kill it. Then move back onto the spot next turn. Ooh, but I can't move and turn invisible. I don't need to be invisible. I just need to be in that spot. We gotta do some stuff. We gotta kill these guys, and we gotta... Damn it. Again, I can't stun at range and go invisible. It's 2 bottoms of the card. I can't do that. I could go invisible and bring out the rat swarm for next round. Okay. All right. We'll try that. Going 14 and 18, and the guards are going 50. Move +0, attack +0. So they're going to move 2 and then attack 3. Not until 50. You're going first at 14, and he's going to go invisible. I wonder how the rat swarm works then. So I'm going to put the rat swarm right there. So it's the same distance from me as it is from the rat swarm. And that's how that'll go. Rat gives him 2 experience. Yay, rat swarm. Rat swarm's out. I guess if I attack and push number 3 away, and then I move 2 with my heal card, instead of healing, I just move 2, then only one of them will be able to get up and attack me instead of 3. So in essence, I'll only have to discard 1 card rather than discarding 2, probably 3. Okay, let's give it a shot. If I attack this guy, there's a chance if I get a ×2 or a +2, I'll kill it. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the attack on him. Attack of 3, push 2. It's an attack of 3, +0, so it's just 3 damage to number 1. Let's take 2, I'll put a 5 on. He's pretty close to death. We'll push him 2, so we'll push him over there. Does that work? So I don't want to push him back there. Yeah, I guess that works. That's the attack and push, and then I'm just going to use this instead of healing myself to move 2. Doot, doot. That's it for him. Scrunch is already gone, so then it's over to the guards. Number 1 moves 2. Doot, doot. Number 2 moves 2, and then does his attack of 3. It's a miss. Yes. Number 3 moves 2. Number 4 will try to move 2, but it can't. So we'll put him right there. Then number 6 will move 2. Doop, doop. That was a miss. Let's reshuffle this, and let's have our next turn. Nargle just needs to stick and move. Just attack and move. Stay in front of him, buddy. Scrunch and the rat swarm will deal with whatever's up here as best we can. Okay, we're going to go 8 and 27. Guards are going to go 50. Move +0, attack +0. Okay, let's try to do this. The summon will go just before Scrunch at 8, so it's going to move forward 1 and do an attack on number 4 with me controlling the attack. It's an attack of 2 +1, that's an attack of 3, and it has poison. So number 4 takes 3. Let's just take 2 off and give him 5. He's now down 7 and is poisoned. That helped us out quite a bit. As on our turn, we're not going to move anywhere. We're going to use the bottom of this card to attack 1 at a range of 2 and stun. So we're going to stun the dude at -2. It's an attack of 1. Even with poison, it's attack of 2. -2 is an attack of 0. So all we've done is stun him. That was a good time to hopefully kill that guy off, but it didn't happen. But the attack still happened, so blue comes out, even though I don't have a way of using it anymore, and I gain an experience. Hey, he's up to 4 now. He only has 11 more to go. I am no longer invisible. We're going to do our attack 3 at a range of 3, so we're going to fire at number 1. Gains him an experience. Attack of 3, plus 0. That's 3 on number 1, who already had taken 7, so only had 2 left. So number 1 dies. That's another creature dead. Haven't picked up a single coin yet. That's fine. Number 1's dead. And we got a move of 4. So we can book it around the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4 puts us in range of that guy, but we could move there. That'd be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4 for our move. And we killed a guy, which means when we kill a guy, our Necklace of Teeth gets us 1 health back. Then it's over to the guards. Guard number 1 is dead. Guard number 2 has a move of 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to go this way, and he'll try to go towards that. So he'll move 2. Number 3, same thing. Whoops. But again, this space isn't any closer than that. So I think he's just going to go there. Number 4 is stunned, so he will not move. Then number 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So he's going to go that way. And he's going to move 2. So he can move there and actually attack the rat swarm. Attack the rat swarm for an attack of 3. Plus 1. That's an attack of 4. Rat swarm takes 4 damage. Damn, you just hurt my rat swarm. Again, at turn 7, there was no spawn because he was there in the spot. And let's go over to the next turn. So the next round, Scrunch is going to go at 11. Nargle is going to long rest and go 99. Hopefully that'll help us out. Maybe. I don't know. The guards are going to go at 15. Shield 1, attack plus 1, and poison. So they're not going to move. Oh, that is deliciousness. That's actually, I think, going to be really good for us. Because Scrunch is going to go at 11, but the rat swarm is going to go first. It will attack number 4. That's the closest and lowest in the number. So it goes an attack of 0. It does an attack of 2 normally. Plus it adds poison, but it's already poisoned and it already has taken 7 damage. So that's enough to actually kill number 4. Number 4 dies to Mr. Ratolio Swarm. Good job, dude. Then Nargle is going to go. And Nargle's going to move 2 and heal 2 to himself. And he's going to go here and heal 2 to himself to bring him back to 6. Then he's going to do an attack of 2 with a push of 3. And I was going to try to push him here. But I might just push him all the way out here now. Because that way he won't be able to attack the rat swarm. Even though they'll probably go first and attack the rat swarm next round. But if they do, hey, that's what the rat swarm is there for, to take the hit. It means I can go later initiative, sacrifice the rat swarm, then move up and stand in that place and prevent another spawn next time. Because that's going to be the end of round 9. Right now it's turn 8. So let's do that. Attack 2 on this guy, it's a melee attack, so I get an additional 2. It's an attack of 4 plus 0. It's just a straight up attack of 4. Doot, doot. 3, 4 damage on number 6. And we get an experience. Walk. And we push him 3. 1, 2, 3. He's all the way over there. Hi, buddy. Then it's their turn. They shield plus 1, and then they attack plus 0 with poison. Swoosh at the air. Good job, guys. Give each other high fives. Which means end of the turn comes up. We now go over to turn 9, and he finishes his long rest. Nargle has finished a long rest. Regain 2 health. More importantly, regain all your cards. So next turn, he's only got 2 cards available left. So he will try to go late and get up there and hold that spot. Then take a short rest and then go quick and go invisible again. Okay, so we'll go 27 there, 48 there, and the guards, which we shuffled. Ooh, we killed another thing. Boonk. Almost halfway through what we need to kill. 35. Move -1, attack +0. So it's going to be Nargle, the guards, and then Scrunch. They're only moving 1 space, but they're attacking at a range of 2. Okay. So we're jumping 3. We're going to jump here, which brings out our stuff. That is also gone. Attack number 6. That's an attack of 3. -1, that's an attack of 2. So number 6 takes 2. We'll take 3 off and give him a 5. Gain experience. Activate hide armor. And it's the guards. They will move -1. So number 2 will not move, but he'll take a shot at the rat swarm. Attack +0, so it's just an attack of 3. +0, that's 3. That's enough to kill the rat swarm. The rat swarm dies. Dead rat swarm. Sorry, buddy. Then number 3 of 1, so he can move there, and he can attack. Attack of 0 at a range of 2. It's attack of 3, +1 is an attack of 4. We'll use Heater Shield to take that to 3. Hide Armor will trigger to drop that to 2. So he'll take 2 damage. And then finally number 6 has a move of 1. He can't move into that space, and he can't move any closer, and he can't get within range 2, so his turn is done. And then we're over to Scrunch. The rat swarm is gone, but we will... Well, we got to move 2 to be there. And then all we could do is melee attack, and we can't melee attack. Since they picked the range attack, he didn't move into that space, which would have been nice to do damage to him, but no, that's just how this scenario is going. Anyway, that's the end of that turn. End of turn 9. Monster can't come up because I'm standing in the spot. That's the only thing I've got going for me this entire game. Okay, we're going 14 and 15. And the guards are going 55. Move -1, attack 0. Strengthen self. Okay, starting with the 14, we're going to force an enemy within range 5, number 6, to do an attack 2 on number 3. You controlling the action. -1. Son of a bitch. Always a freaking -1 when it gets to -1, -2. Yeah, there's a couple of +1s in there, but I don't care about those. I care about the ones when it's important and it screws up. So he does 1 damage to number 3. If I had done 2 damage, then the Inox would be able to potentially kill them both off. But we only did 1. And then I looted a range of 1 and give a finger to the guy who's about to walk up and smack him. But then it's over to the Inox, Mr. Nargle, who's going to use this in order to move 1. He's going to step up here, grab that coin. First coin looted the entire game. He's going to use this, do an attack 3 through both of them. That makes it an attack of 4. He's also going to get an experience. The attack of 4 on number 3. Oh, +2, that's an attack of 6. That actually makes up for that other stuff, and he is down. Doom. Number 3 drops another coin. And we got another dude dead. That should be 5 total. Because there's 4 coins out there, plus the one we looted. Yep. It's 5 guys dead now. Yay. Then the attack carries through, an attack of 4 to number 6. -2, he only takes 2. 5, 6, 7, 8. He still has 1 health left. So much for saying great things about the other stuff. But Necklace of Teeth does go off and regain him 1 health. Guards are up next. Move -1. Each of them can get to the closest one because he moved first. So 2 will go here. and do an attack plus 0. It's just an attack of 3, takes away half of his health in one shot, and now he strengthens himself. And the other one will step up here and do an attack of 3, which will hit the hide armor and trigger and take that down to 2, because the other one should have been gone. Hide armor is used. We only lose 2 health. They're each at 3 health left. And that guy will also strengthen himself. Dunk. It's the end of turn 10. Okay, next round looks pretty self-explanatory. Going at 8 and 18. The guards are going to go 70, move -1 attack +1. So starting with Scrunch, he's going to go at disadvantage to do his ranged attack at the guy who's right next to him. Attack +1, disadvantage. -1 is an attack of 0, but it will stun him and bring blue out. Then the other card, I think I could use it to switch over to a heal, but I think we're going to be taking a long rest in just a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and use that just as a regular 2 attack. Since it's a melee attack, it'll be +2 more, so an attack of 4 times 2, that's an attack of 8 to number 2. 5, 6, 7, 8, and strangely enough, that guy is still alive, and strengthened, and stunned, and lots of other stuff. But hey, at least he's having a bad day. Next up, 18 for Mr. Nargle. He's going to heal himself for 2 right there. Then he's going to do an attack 3 on the guy in front of him with a push of 2. Attack 3 times 2. It's a good time for you guys to do. Why didn't you do that like earlier, like a whole bunch of times? It's an attack of 6. I think he's only got 1 health left. He dies, and coins drop in the spot, and people are merry. One more dude dead. One dude at 1 health left. We also would get a push 2, but there's no push out of it, but I do get a kill, so the teeth triggers, and he gains 1 more. Over to the guard. He is stunned. He gets strengthened for this turn, but he is stunned and he can't use it. And then we're over to the next turn. Things aren't looking too horrible right now. I'm just going to stand right there and do the stuff. Reshuffle some decks to kill this guy. So end of the round. Nargle's only got 1 card left. So he is going to long rest for next turn. Scrunch has only got 2 cards, so he's going to do his stuff at 11. The guard is going to go at 50, move +0, attack +0. We'll just use these cards. We'll stand right where we are, since we're in turn 11 now, I think. A guard will spawn at the end of this turn if I'm not standing there. We're going to move +2. We're not going to move. We're going to heal 2. Doot, doot. And then we'll just do an attack of 2, plus that's an attack of 4. -1 is an attack of 3. We only needed 1, and he is dead. Bonk. Can't move onto the space, because we got to stand there to keep crud from spawning. But, yeah, we're about to, and that's 1 more guy dead. That's 7. We need 3 more. We're going to open this room to keep stuff from spawning, hopefully get some good stuff. Not that I've done this encounter already before, but I have. But that is end of that turn. He finishes a long rest, and since he's down to no cards, he's going to long rest for next turn. Okay, next turn we are running out of time. Try to think about what would be the best thing to do if I should actually try to open both doors and get them to come out, because we don't have many turns left. We really don't. Try not to lose. I need to get in this room. I need to kill 3 more people in this room and then come out and go into one of the others. I don't know if I'm going to end up wasting so much time that I don't have enough turns to kill everything I need to. But I know there's treasure stuff in there, but I don't think we're going to have the time to do it. Maybe we do if we get some lucky draws, but we'll see. I'm gonna move 3, jump 1, 2, 3, and trigger this to open that up. Ooh, we have an elite. Oh, there's an elite archer in here. Oh, I probably shouldn't have gone this way. You push your way into the back cave, only to be faced with a half-dozen crying, screaming Inox children. You have little opportunity to contemplate the implications of this development, however, as you find yourself also staring down the bows of several Inox archers. Your only option is to continue fighting. Ever forward. Move +0, attack -1, range +1, and immobilize. Well, I chose to jump, which means now I'm going to get frigging immobilized. Fuck. He's going to throw the dagger. That's an attack of 3, range of 3, so he's within range. I guess an attack of 2, so we'll take 2 damage on number 6. We'll get an experience. That's all for him, which means he's still in his long rest. Archer will go next. He'll move +0. He'll step up 1. We'll move him there. Attack -1 at a range +1. So an attack of normal, which is 3 damage. He'll use the heater shield. He should have had his hide armor out, but I didn't put it out. So fine, I'll put it out next turn. Anyway, that takes the 3 down to 2. With the heater shield, he'll take 2 damage. And he is immobilized, which that's the part that probably costs me the game right there. That one little immobilize. All right, that's end of the turn. He finishes his long rest. So he's going to regain his health and lose a card. I should populate the rest of the room, which I totally neglected. There's a treasure chest up there, which I don't think I'll be going after. And there's some coins, which I also don't think I'll be going after. Going 11 and 18. -14. -1 attack +1, and then create a 3 damage trap in an adjacent empty hex closest to an enemy. Oh, well, dang. Should have chosen that. Oh, well. Should have taken the one to push because of what's going to happen. But, it happens. I'd love to do the bottom of this, but I'm not gonna. Because we're going to do the bottom of this card. Force one enemy within range 4 to perform move 1 with you controlling the action. We're going to have that guy step forward to there. Stepping on that trap takes half of the trap damage, so he'll take 2 damage for that. So damage 4. Top half of that card. There's so few cards left. Let that one sit and not do anything because we can't get around him. 14 is going to be next. He's going to move -1. Oh, so he's going to step back again anyway. It doesn't matter. Okay. So he steps back 1. Attack -1 at Nargle. -2 is an attack of 3. -2. Hide armor still wasn't triggered again, so he's just going to take 1. Then he creates a 3 damage trap. This is a 3 damage trap, not a 4 damage trap. So I'll put a damage token in the middle of it. And then we're over to his turn. He's going to activate hide armor, very first thing. Doot, doot. That's used up. Then he's going to heal himself for 2, which brings out some green, which I always forget to do whenever I use that. Then he's going to use that, which should be waning, for an attack of 3 to turn it to an attack of 4. -1 is an attack of 3. Take 2 off, put 5 on. He's taken 7. And gain experience. We are not going to have enough time. His immobilize wears off, though. And we're over to the next turn. Okay, 20 and 48 and 32. Move +0, attack +1 at a range of -1. 20 is going first. He's going to move 1, step forward into that trap, and take 3 damage himself. Doot, doot, doot. Drops him down to 4. because I don't like to use hide armor, because I'm stupid. Then he's got an attack of 3, plus 0 is just an attack of 3, leaving that guy with 1 health left. And I push him 2. And let's push him out there. Let's make him even further away. Archer next, move plus 0, step forward 1, attack plus 1, attack plus 3. It's an attack of 6. Even with that, it takes it down to an attack of 5. He has to discard 2 of his discard cards, and this is, yeah, this is just endgame. Who even cares about what cards I'm discarding at this point? Doesn't matter. 48. Okay, we'll step 1 onto that coin right there. Yep. And that's ditch the other half of that. Doesn't matter, only 1 card left. Got a short rest. 8 and 18 and 68. 8 is going to go first. He's just going to move 2 and pick up those 3 coins because we realize we just can't win this one. He'll heal himself for 2 and then range attack 3 minus 1 is 2. It still will end up killing him off. And he gains an experience. So his final turn, we can't even get to the treasure, can we? Oh, what a shame. Anyway, we'll jump up there and get that. Actually, he should go first. And he will move into the dangerous terrain, take the damage, pick up the coin. He steps forward, picks up that coin. At that point, he is exhausted. He's got to ditch a card, and he's got 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Maybe he can get to the treasure. He'll move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay, fine. He's got 2 cards left. 1 turn, and he'll play that, and he'll move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he will be exhausted. Treasure 65. Horned Helm design. Item number 107. Wow. Okay, so we got ourselves a horn helm. I've officially failed at this, so we'll go back to town, lick some wounds, and do a different scenario next time. Not doing this one again. Perk-wise, doesn't matter because we failed at the scenario because we suck balls. He only got 6 experience, not even half of what he needed, but it was enough to level up. A little bit of experience, Scrunch will level up, and then I guess we'll try the Crypt of the Damned because, yeah, the Inox Encampment is kind of handing us our ass. And I won't read off the ending scenario because we didn't complete it because we sucked balls. All right. So he goes down to 2 hit points. Really not doing good. All of these should have been an advantage. The first one should have been at +1. Strengthened. Strengthened. First attack should have been at +1. First attack's going to be at +1. I'm going to rewind this so that you don't see any of it. We will pick up treasure number 65, which I hope it causes like 18 damage and your character is dead forever.